Hello everyone. So today we are solving one USET 2016 question. This is a NAT type question and this is question number first. So let's start with reading the question. Let's read the question. The question says a pyramid with a base side 6 cm and height 7 cm is merged with a cube of length 5 cm such that the centroid of the cube matches with the center of the base of the pyramid. Okay, the base of the pyramid is parallel to the base of the cube and the edges of the base of the pyramid are parallel to the sides of the cube. Count the number of surfaces in the resulting solid. Okay, so now let's start with first drawing what's a cube and a pyramid over here. Okay everyone, so now we have drawn a cube and a pyramid over here. So over here they have told that the length of the cube per side is 5 cm. So we have drawn a cube of 5 cm length over here, and over here they have told we have to consider the centroid of the cube. So centroid is basically the middle point of any figure on which the figure will balance. So in a cube, since all the sides are equal, so we know the centroid will be in the middle, exactly in the center the centroid will be. Other than that, they have told that the base, we have to consider the base in the pyramid, and for pyramid they have given that the base sides are 6 cm. So the base sides are 6 cm and the height of the pyramid is 7 cm. So all the four sides that form the base will be 6 cm and this height will be 7 cm. Now they have told that we have to take the base of the pyramid and the centroid over here, and we have to just place the base on the centroid and such that the base should be parallel to the base of the cube. Okay, so now let's do the placing part now. Let's do it. So basically when we place this this pyramid in the cube, it will not be in the cube, but when we place this thing, the base matches the center of the base. The center of the base will be somewhere in this middle of this base square of the pyramid. So when we just join these 2 points, it will the base of the pyramid will be parallel to the base of the cube. But since the side, if you see over here, 5 cm this side is, and the base side of the pyramid is 6 cm. So definitely the base side of the pyramid we can say is greater than that of the base side of the cube. Okay, so we'll just write it. I'll write base of the pyramid is greater than base of the cube. Okay, since this is the case, so now we know one thing, that 5 cm will be in the middle, rest you will get 0.5 cm over here and a 0.5 cm outside over here. This will be on all the sides. Okay, and other than that, if you see, since it is the center part of the cube, so over here we'll be left only with the 2.5 cm of height of the cube. Okay, but the height of the pyramid is 7 cm. So definitely this will also exceed. So half of the height from the centroid of the cube. So this height is basically in the centroid, it is 2.5 cm, and when we just join these 2 points, then this is 2.5 cm and this is 7 cm. So definitely while placing the pyramid over here somewhere, it will exceed this side. Okay, it will exceed the height of the 2.5 cm of the cube height. The pyramid will exceed and it will be greater by around 4.5 cm. So height of the pyramid will be greater than centroid height. We can say this as centroid height. So basically it is 2.5 cm will be greater than 2.5 cm. So it will definitely exceed it. So the final figure what we'll get, since this is an inclined part, so somewhat will be inside, because if we draw it over here, so somewhat is coming inside, but the rest is going exceeding the limits of the cube. Okay, so this will be the final figure that we'll be getting. So now they have asked count the number of surfaces in the resulting solid. So this is, since this is the resulting solid, we'll just count the number of surfaces. So let's start with counting the number of surfaces. So 4 sides over here, 1 2 3 which are visible to us, and the fourth one which will be back. So 4 over here, 1 over here, this side will be considered as 1, the top side which is visible once the pyramid pierces through the cube. So 1 over here, rest 4 sides over here, 1 2 3 and 4. So 4 over here, and since this is also exceeding the limits, the base of the pyramid is exceeding the limits of the base of the cube. So over here these will be on the 4 sides, forming a kind of forming a base of the pyramid. So 1 over here, this side 1, 2, and the third and fourth are, since they are not visible, so we'll just take 4 more sides. So 4 more sides over here, and leftover part will be 1, 2, 3 and 4, the 2 sides at the back, the 2 sides at the front, and 1 over the base. So 4, these are the 4 sides, and 1 of the base. Now one more side which we need to consider, which is not visible right now, but it will be the base of this pyramid. Since this is 6 over here, the base of the pyramid is 6 and the base of the cube is 5, so basically this length will be 0.5, right? 0.5 over here, 0.5 over here, 0.5 over here, and so on. Okay, but finally it will form some square like this. Okay, yeah. So now one of this, and now we'll just calculate the total. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, so total 4 sides, so 12, 16, and then 17, 18, 19, so totally 19 sides will be there. So in a set, if we say that 4 sides will be counting like 1, 2, 3 and 4, so 16 sides, and then 17, 18, 19, so 17, 18, 19, these are all the bases that are that we are forming. So one base over here, one base underneath this, and one base underneath this, so 3 bases and the 4 different sides. Okay, so total 19 sides. So that's the answer for this question. Thank you everyone. If you understood, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and any questions you might comment in the comment section. Thank you everyone.